Good morning. For breakfast, I'm gonna make high-protein chocolate banana pancakes that contain over 35 grams of protein. These are super easy to make. I'm just gonna add all the ingredients into the blender. I'm making 2 servings, so we need 2 bananas. Next, we need 4 eggs. And 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cacao powder. As you know, I usually use vegan protein powders, but I just ran out of my vegan chocolate protein powder. So Aaron got this lactose-free chocolate whey protein from the grocery store. So we're gonna try that out. So you need 2 scoops of protein powder, but if you don't have protein powder, you can replace it with flour. So for 2 servings, you need half a cup of flour. These are usually all the ingredients I add for my banana pancakes. However, since I'm now using whey protein, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of flour since plant-based protein powders tend to absorb more of the liquid. And now we just blend until smooth. I let them cook for a few minutes on each side. When bubbles are starting to form, I carefully flip the pancakes. Berries. Whoa, I almost dropped the whole plate. And here are the ready pancakes. This stack is huge. I like to serve them with vanilla Greek yogurt and some berries. Such a yummy breakfast. Now I'm gonna film a short form recipe video. I'm gonna make healthy mixed berry popsicles. So we need blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and some lemon juice. And if you would want to make them extra sweet, you could add some honey or maple syrup. The popsicles are now in the freezer. In the past couple of hours, I've been doing a bunch of admin work, but now I'm starting to make lunch. I'm gonna make a homemade version of sweet greens Caesar salad because I really like it. First, I'm gonna make a marinade for the chicken. I think they use plain chicken, but I'm gonna make just a super quick marinade to add some flavor. So I have 2 chicken breasts in the bowl. So I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of olive oil, about 1 teaspoon of paprika spice, pinch of chili flakes, and pinch of salt. And pepper. Now I'm just gonna mix everything together. And now I let the chicken marinate for about 15 minutes. And now the best part, we're gonna make homemade parmesan chips, which add a fun crunchy element to the salad. So we only need parmesan. So we're gonna add dollops onto a baking pan lined with parchment paper. And now we're gonna bake them at 200 Celsius degrees, which I think is about 400 in Fahrenheit, for only about 5 minutes. To make the dressing a bit lighter, I like to mix 1 serving of Caesar dressing with some Greek yogurt. This is a great hack to make the dressing a little lighter. The taste stays the same and it's super creamy. Now I'm gonna cook the chicken for about 4 minutes on each side. With the lid on because that helps to keep the chicken nice and juicy. And now I'm gonna make the salad. I have some lettuce here in the bowl. Next I add some kale and cherry tomatoes and the chicken and the dressing and juice of half a lime. And then I just toss. And lastly, I add the parmesan chips on top. And here's the ready salad. I just finished filming this healthy popsicle recipe video and I'm gonna have one of these for dessert. These are so refreshing and yummy. Lately, I've started to plan my new recipe ebook and I actually have 2 ideas and I wanted to ask you guys which one you prefer. So the first idea is healthy meals in under 30 minutes. So quick and easy meals that would also be meal prep friendly. And then the second idea is healthier versions of classics like pizza, pasta dishes, pancakes, waffles, ice cream. So all kinds of healthier alternatives. So please let me know in the comments which one sounds better. And also if you have any specific recipe ideas you would want to see in the book, let me know in the comments because I would love to make the book as useful as possible for you guys. For a high protein pre-workout snack, I'm gonna make a sweet dip that I can then serve with berries and fruit because I love making snack plates like this in summer. So for 2 servings, we need 1 cup of high protein cottage cheese or Greek yogurt works very well too. Then 2 tablespoons of unsweetened peanut butter, 2 tablespoons of your favorite liquid sweetener. I'm using maple syrup, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then we just add everything into the blender. Of course, if you're using Greek yogurt, you don't even need a blender. You can just mix everything together in a bowl. And then we just blend until creamy. I'm gonna add a splash of milk so it's easier for the blender to mix it up. So we made a shared snack plate for us, so I added nectarines, blueberries, and strawberries. We're just about to head to the gym. We have a leg day today, I believe. We just got back from the gym. For dinner, I'm gonna make 1 pot gnocchi. I've been loving 1 pot meals lately because there's not that many dishes to wash. For a source of protein, I'm using lean ground beef. I seasoned it with salt and pepper, and now I'm gonna add all the ingredients for the sauce into the pan. I usually would add chopped green onions and cook them with the beef, but I forgot to buy them. And if you don't have IBS, you could add onions and garlic to this as well. First, I add some oregano and dried basil and chili flakes and crushed tomatoes and tomato paste lots of spinach. Almost forgot, Aaron wanted me to add some sun-dried tomatoes. Next, I'm adding vegetable stock. Next, I add the gnocchi. And make sure they're all covered in the sauce. Then I cover it with the lid and let simmer for about 8 minutes. After 4 minutes, I mix it. At this point, the gnocchi should be fully cooked, but if you like, you can add some mozzarella slices on top. And let simmer for a few more minutes until the cheese melts. This turned out super tasty and was so easy to make. For dessert, I had one more of those healthy berry popsicles I made earlier, but those are all the meals I had today. I'll add the written recipes to the description box as always. Reminder, let me know in the comments what kind of ebook you would want to see next. If you are looking for more easy, high protein meal prep recipes, check out my meal prep ebook. I'll add the link down below. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up because it really supports my channel. I hope you tried the recipes. Enjoy!